Last week you had one, but this week you got two.
She's not happy.
Because these horsemen ride with the fist outside, with heads like thunder, the rock of your pride. We'll have no mercy for big, far and wide.
What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the Whiskey Chase channel. My name is Chase, and I'm here with Parker the Coyote. Look at this. So we have a special guest appearance on the channel. Not really special because she's always on the channel, but
Pretty much here all the time.
special guest, obviously. And we're here to talk about something a little personal, which is what it is like to buy a brand new Harley-Davidson motorcycle from the Harley-Davidson dealership. If you don't know Parker, Parker the Coyote has been a rider since 2013, and she started off on a Honda PCX 150 scooter, which she absolutely rode like a freaking boss all over Texas, rode from San Marcos to Austin, rode from New York City to Boston, Massachusetts, and back, which is a crazy drive for somebody to do.
Yeah, that's a 150.
Dude, a 150. That is insane. Like, she's a rider, dude. Like, that's insane. And then a year ago, bought a Yamaha V-Star 250, which was her first V-twin motorcycle, kind of entry level, a little bit smaller. Somebody has stepped up to bike. So we're going to talk about what her experience was in going to the Harley dealer and speaking to them and learning from them and how they treated her, and basically just everything about what it's like to buy a brand new Harley-Davidson, because dude,
it's a lot. It's a process.
It is a process. It's a lot. But you know what? Buying something from Harley is so, like, it's so empowering. It's so cool. It's so fun. And
empowering is a good word for it.
We'll see how she feels about it. I wanted to go to the Harley demo day that was going on, and
it was March.
Yeah, I have a video from last March of us going up to the Harley demo day, where I rode the Street Bob, which I was super excited about, and I rode the Lowrider, and then
that's the
I rode the Lowrider, and then you rode the Softail Standard, which at the time was the biggest bike that she had ever ridden, and she rode the Iron 1200.
If you haven't seen either of those videos, you need to go and watch them right now because they're freaking awesome. Like, I just watched them the other day, looking back on our past videos. I'm like, we're some cool people.
Dude, I thought they were good videos.
They were
good.
They were
solid.
Especially since we had both just started.
Yeah, I'd only been freaking vlogging for, I think, 5 months at that point, and we had barely even started. Like,
it was like one of my first videos.
Yeah, one of your first videos.
Go watch them.
And so, after we did the demo day, the marketing manager for Empire Harley-Davidson, his name is Randy, great guy, awesome, one of the best. He's amazing. He reached out to me and he was like, hey, I saw your videos, I loved them, I would love for you guys to come up and spend some time with us. And so, yeah, we went up and we hung out with them. We went to the International Female Riders Day up at Harley, which is almost coming up on a year now.
I know, it's in May.
Yeah. And
number 16.
So we went up there, we hung out, we did a whole, like, you did a whole ride.
Yeah.
I hung around and ate some hot dogs at the thing.
I finally convinced myself to ride the Fat Bob from the 21 fleet, the Softail fleet. I did it. 15 minutes, it was probably maybe 20 minutes max.
So cut to a month later.
And I am sitting here talking to Randy. I actually have him texting on the phone. I'm like, dude, love these bikes. Thought I loved the Fat Bob. I really want to take it for a test drive, like a proper one. One that's like maybe 45 minutes long. I want to see if that's the exact bike for me. No problem. I'm going to get you in touch with my best salesperson ever. It's this young guy, really cool. You guys have a total same vibe. let's go. I'm down. Why not? So I go out and I meet Tyler. Tyler is the best. If you don't know Tyler, go and watch my last video and you will see why I love him so much.
Yep.
Seriously.
That video, there's actually a whole video about her going out and riding these bikes and trying them out.
He put me on the Fat Bob. I rode around a while and I was like, I don't like the way this feels. I don't think this is the right bike for me. He says, okay, what about this one? What about this one? I was like, how about you ride that one? I ride this one. And let's ride for like 10 minutes and then trade. Ooh, good idea. So we do it. I tell him what I like about certain bikes. I tell him what I don't like about certain bikes. We get back to the dealership. He goes, man, I don't know. Hey, Pete. Pete comes over. What do you think? He's like, I know exactly what she needs. I know exactly what she needs. We're going to put her on a Heritage, aren't we? Yeah, we are. They both bring me over to this big ass bagger. So they're like, why don't you just like take it around the dealership once? I said, okay. Chase, do you want to take over?
Yeah, so I was sitting inside and I was like just, screwing around and messing with my phone and like whatever because it had been, I don't know, 2 hours since we had been there. And I still was just, sitting there doing nothing because somebody was riding every bike in the entire
every
Softail
single
line.
Softail bike
So
imaginable.
yeah, so they took this thing out and they came up to me and they were like, oh yeah, she's gonna take this one out, but she's not actually gonna go out, she's just gonna ride around the parking lot, whatever. And like I look out at the parking lot and I see her just cut this sick line, just like a freaking performance biker, just go up and just whomp straight through the corner. And I was like, holy shit.
Was that the moment that you realized that I knew what?
Yeah, absolutely. Of course. Yeah.
They were like, okay, take it around once. And I said, bomb, motherfuckers, I'm gone.
Yeah. She probably went around 4 or 5
It was 4 times. Yeah.
And, like all of us were like, all right, well, we know what bike she wants, I guess. Whatever. The thing we're not here to talk about is the bike. The thing we are here to talk about is the experience of buying the bike. So what was it like to buy the bike? So like whenever we finally were like, okay, well, maybe this is a thing you should do. Maybe it, like, is this good? Is this bad? Or whatever. And obviously it was completely up to you. I didn't have any hand in it. I don't make any payments on it. I don't ride the thing. I didn't buy insurance. Like, it's not me. It's all you. So
no, it definitely was all me. As far as like finances and actual like doing the shit. But I will say that you had a very integral part in guiding me with knowledge.
But it's not just me though. It was the people at the dealership. Like the people at Empire were huge. Like they helped so much.
When I went back there to talk to Randy and to talk to Tyler was the most patient person I think I've ever met, and just let me feel what I needed to and let me take the time to understand what I needed. And then he took that and he took every single word that I said to heart and put it into, okay, I see your profile. I see exactly who you are. I see exactly what you need. And I know what you want. And then he didn't just make a decision on his own. He consulted the rest of his team. And the rest of his team was like, dude, you're right. This is what we're going to do for you.
They all walked in there and they said, this needs to happen. She deserves this. She is capable and she loves this motorcycle. and we need to see her leave on this bike. Every single one of them. Not just those 3. Like, every person in the building was like, she deserves this, she wants it, and she is like, this is her bike. We need to make it happen. It's true.
Yeah. Stephanie at Empire, legitimately just, I want to kiss you, I want to hug you, I love you. Really intelligent people work there. And I have never financed anything in my life. I mean, I've rented my own apartment at one point, but I've never had to deal with payments. I've never had to do anything like that. So this was a huge step for me, and they made it so easy. But not only that, the entire time, I legitimately felt like I was part of their family. They made me feel like they would do anything to make my wish come true. And they did. They made that happen. And now I have this beautiful, gigantic bike that is kind of hard to navigate in the city.
If you go watch the video where I showed her getting the bike, like, one of the big things was every single person in the dealership came up to her after she rang the bell and gave her just the biggest hug. And it wasn't even just like the people who were super involved with the sale, it was everybody. Every single person. Because everybody was so into just the family aspect and the fact that she bought this bike from them and it was just this cool thing and everybody was super into it and it was awesome.
I don't know if that's true for every dealership, but this particular location has been nothing but amazing to us since March. So I guess this video is kind of like a love letter to you guys. I know who is watching this video. I love you, Randy. I love you, Tyler. Sitting here and thinking about how far I've come and how long this process has been to get me on a bike that I am so excited to share some experiences with you and with you. Man, it's a lot.
I don't think what kind of dealership you're dealing with. I think that they're all pretty solid people.
I can't wait to go to Barracuda.
Yeah, man. Can't wait to go to Burt's. I've been to Burt's. She hadn't been to Burt's.
Not yet. We're gonna go to every single one. We gotta collect those chips.
I'm gonna go to every Harley-Davidson dealer.
That's a lot.
Yeah. Thank you, everybody, for watching this video. My name is Chase, and this is Parker
Hi.
The Coyote, and this is the Whiskey Chaser channel. If you are new here, please consider subscribing. There is somewhere, one of these two, button right over there that you should hit. And also, leave a like and a comment down below. And tell me what kind of motorcycle you bought. Because I want to know. If it's used, if it's new.
Ooh.
Where'd
I have
you
a
get
question.
it? Yeah.
If you don't have a motorcycle, what Harley-Davidson would you consider now that you know that maybe the ones that you thought weren't the ones that you wanted? What is your dream motorcycle?
Yeah, so if it's slightly unattainable, if you think it's unattainable, if you are looking at that 2022 Street Bob, if you're looking at that brand new Lowrider ST, like if you're looking at that kind of stuff,
sexy.
and you think, oh man, there's no possible way, maybe
I personally want to know.
Yeah. What would you get?
What is your unattainable goal?
All right, buddy. Thank you so much.
Love ya.
We'll see you next time.
Bye.